Hello YouTubers, it's Mr. McRaven and I'm back again with another quick map overview, and today I'm going to be having a look at Death Valley, which is one of the new Armoured Kill maps. This is a general look at the map from the air, and I'm going to take some footage from the ground so that you guys who haven't got Armoured Kill yet can take a look at what the maps involve and what they look like from the air, so you can get a good perspective of the map, of each map. So if you've seen the Bandar Desert one or the Armoured Mountain, you'll get a general idea of what the video is about. I'm going to go over the mini-map here to begin with, and then I'm going to fly over the map, and then I'll probably get out and take a look from the ground, and you can hear some of the new audio effects, because on this map particularly I find some of the audio is quite eerie, more particularly if you're on your own. There's nobody else on the map, you'll probably notice it more, but if in the heat of battle you can hear some of these effects, then it will add it to a better experience. So before we take the Viper out for a little flyby, here is the American base, and the Russian base is over here, and you have several capture points throughout the length of the map, plus a railway line that goes across pretty much the middle of the map there. There are some nice features. I particularly like the nighttime effect. It adds to the general gameplay of the map. It's very much cloak and dagger, and it's all good stuff. So we're going to take the Viper, and we're going to take a fly around the map and have a look. There's the big old moon up there. So we'll change perspective, so we can see this is the American base, and there's tanks and a little bird down there, and jets. And as you can see from the air here, there is a large construction building at B. Lots of construction buildings. You can't really see it from here, but there are lots of construction buildings and places to hide and run around. And there's some good fighting on this map, not only just for tanks and air vehicles, but also for infantry. It's sniper heaven. If you like sniping at night, then this is going to be very good fun for you if you're a good sniper. And we have the A flag here. Many roads leading in, so good for tank battles. I'm going to take a close look at B, where the construction yards are. Again, multiple levels, and you can get snipers up here on this construction yard. Over here, again, still the presence of it being a very big map with the huge mountains in the distance that somehow link together with Damavand Peak, if I can say it correctly, and Armoured Mountain, so they all kind of link together. These maps, Armoured Kill and the original Battlefield 3 maps. So you do feel there is a sense of the maps all making sense, so to speak. So here's the construction yard and the area surrounding it. 64 players, this place is very busy indeed. There you have the dual carriageway with the huge bridge, which is very popular with air traffic going under that bridge. So without further ado, we're going to move on to some of the next flags, and here's the D flag with the AC-130 gunship symbol, which means if you capture this flag, you capture the AC-130 gunship. I'm not going to capture it on this map, as if you've seen my previous videos you get a general gist of what the gunship looks like, etc, etc. So there's the railway, which runs from one side of the map to the other, and you can climb on top of the bridge at each end. You can't go up too high because it will be out of bounds, but you can get up there. You can flank around the edges of the map, as you can see, and we're here at the E flag. So we'll take a quick look over here at the bridge and underpass, which a lot of people tend to fly around or under. So there we go, we've got a big river running alongside the map. And again, you can flank around all this area and all this area out here, which the tanks tend to do from the Russian side. And there's plenty of underpasses here and just over the other side of the F flag, which looks like a control point. Again, so this map isn't just about tanks, although you can play this on tank superiority, which is quite fun. It's also heavily infantry involved as well. So here we are at the G flag, one of the busier flags if the US team is winning. And of course over there you have the Russian base and aircraft over there. It's a very large base compared to the US, although I haven't really looked at the US base to compare. So we're going to go up, see if we can get another good perspective of the map. Should be able to fly over the Russian base, get a good view. Again, as you can see with the massive open areas in the distance, it adds to the scale of the map quite a great deal. And the huge mountains are quite imposing, so it all adds together to make the maps feel even bigger. And yeah, so there we go, we have a good overview there of the map as a whole. And even from the air it looks tiny, but it is huge. Going on foot from say the G flag to the A flag will take you ages if you survive that long, which you most likely won't, to be honest. You'd have to be a very good player to reach from the G flag to the A flag. So there we go, that's what it looks like from the air. We're going to take the chopper down and we're going to have a look around on the ground and listen to some of the sound effects. And take a look around, see if we can find anything. There we go. Drop out chopper, get away from the flag, don't want to cap the flag. There we go. So I'm going to stand still for a second. See if you can hear some of the audio. There's some flies you can hear. So I'm just going to shut up and see if we can hear the effects that I was talking about. Well, not that effect, but you might have heard the owl in the distance. So yeah, the general sound effects you can hear, like crickets, flies, owls, and the wind, and other generally eerie kind of sound effects. Again, some of the buildings are all familiar from other parts of other maps, and on some of the maps there are some new things as well. So yeah, running around here, splintered tree stub. So like I said, it's very cloak and dagger if you're infantry running around, hoping not to be spotted, because if you do get spotted, then you're pretty much doomed. Get away from this flag, I don't want to cap it. But like I say, you can flank up here. There's the big old moon, and lots of stars. So you can flank around the edges of the map. But the one thing I will say about Death Valley is that being nighttime and being so dark, if you are spotted, you stick out like a sore thumb. And you'll be picked off by either snipers, tanks, or choppers. But yeah, so as you can see, just me running along here, flanking from one place to the other, it does take some time on foot. This is all for the benefit of you guys who haven't got Armoured Kill yet, or you haven't got Premium yet, and you're thinking about, shall I download it, shall I buy it, things like that. So I mean, this kind of scenery on its own I think is worth the price. It's actually really quite nice and peaceful. Which of course it would be, because the server is empty, but believe me, when this gets filled up it's not so quiet. So this looks like a power station of sorts. So hope I don't get fried. You'll notice in all the new Armoured Kill maps there are the several species of bird that fly around. I have no idea what species they are, so don't ask. But they come free with the DLC. Ooh, the ravens. Looks like ravens. Scary. So there we go, we've had a quick look at the map. I hope this proved helpful, and again, if you have any comments or suggestions, leave them in the box below, and I will try and get back to you should you leave any comments, and if you have a good enough suggestion I might give it a try. Look out for the other videos of the other maps that I have done, if you haven't already. The next video will be a quick overview of Armoured Shield, which is my personal favourite of the Armoured Kill series of maps, and I'll be doing that shortly. Until then, take care, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Goodbye for now.